Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play.
Clear. Longer. Hey. Belly stunner.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That pass is caught. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And the Sun Devils line up with a first and goal. Oh, and the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the point after was good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Or maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona State 7, Ohio State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Gain of 3. Now, a 4th down.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's moving out of the pocket. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. 4th down coming up.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down.
Come on, set. Timber.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, ASU. No chance to catch it. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Payne. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff again. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field.
4-2 Spiders.
Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner trying to create good field position. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Ohio State 28, Arizona State 25.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Same tailback, another carry.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Contact as he threw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And now the running back's got it again. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he'll just get rid of it.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And the game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Arizona State Sun Devils will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Ready up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 35, Arizona State 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Sticking with the running game. Powerful running here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Hand off to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like got that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So down 3, they're in field goal range already. Chance to take some shots here, but they got to be smart with the clock. First and goal, handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal.
Yankee blue. Mason. Come on.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. This one is right through. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. In the remaining time, can they get into field goal range, or do they get more aggressive and push the ball downfield, take it out of the kicker's hands? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Steps out of bounds at the 17.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They go in front in the final minute of play. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Ohio State 45.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17 sets to kick this one away.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job. Oh, and he fumbles. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.